Stephen Cerny from CareerBuilder joins me once again. So, Stephen, we've heard from a lot of people who are trying to land a job. They're getting the interviews, but then they don't know what to do after that. So, what's your best advice for someone who needs to follow up after that interview, whether it's in person or a virtual interview?
Yeah, the biggest thing to make an impression after the interview is to be sure that you send your thank you note or email right away. And be sure you send a specific note to everyone that you interviewed with. It's most important to highlight in these thank you notes from the discussion how well your skills correlate to the position that you're interviewing for.
How has that follow-up strategy changed since the pandemic has started?
It hasn't changed. I think that a lot of times when we switch the setup and now we're doing it virtual as to in person, you tend to think that maybe we should be doing something differently, but you really shouldn't.
Yeah, you touched on this, but how do you balance that delicate line of following up, but really not bugging someone?
Yeah, you have to remember that the hiring manager and the people that you're talking to are typically juggling many responsibilities. In many cases, they are working with much leaner teams than they had pre-COVID.
So, Stephen, last question here as we wrap up. 3 big takeaways for someone who is in that hiring process and to follow up. What would they be?
Yeah, at the end of the interview, ask about the anticipated timeline. This should give you a good idea ahead of time of how long the process is going to take. Number 2, send that specific thank you note to everyone involved, indicating why you're the best fit for the position. And number 3, make sure you have someone in HR or somebody on the recruitment team you can follow up with regularly for status updates.
Stephen Cerny with good advice that may help someone land a job. Thanks so much for your time from CareerBuilder. Once again, appreciate that.
Thank you again, Blair.